The vlog. I think this is the 7th day vlog. Yes. I am completely just changing fast. And it has a lot to detox. I had a lot to detox. Anyway, today, let's start with my fast from Sunday on. So I decided to cut out all proteins again and just go with greens. So I decided to do just a micronutrient fast this week. So cut out all foods and macros other than some fish oil, which is going to stay constant. And then obviously the residuals from the greens. And it was good. I got a little burned out on Saturday. So I was like, okay, I'm just going to water fast today and see what happens. But I didn't sleep as much as I needed to because I had to get up and do stuff, or I wanted to get up and do stuff. So I sacrificed my recovery. But the end of that, I needed to also balance out the stress levels, because if I'm going to fast and not get any nutrients in, like, the stress levels need to be really low for me to be able to detox, or else it's going to stress my liver and kidneys out more. So that's what I did. I ended up coming back and actually broke the fast on Saturday. So there's a few reasons I broke the fast, and it's wonderful because last night I realized that I just don't care about studies. I don't care about, and I say this respectfully because they've taught me a lot and they've opened my eyes, but when it comes to me, taking everything that I've ever learned and applying it intuitively for the first time in my life, and it's feeling incredible. And I've never felt more clarity, more alignment, more purpose. It feels like I'm on my spiritual path completely. It's unbelievable. So Saturday I broke my fast. So I started ceremony for ayahuasca on Thursday. I was fasted. So I have theories that I'm working through on ayahuasca. So what I'm talking about right now is a lot of people are going over to Peru or other places, and they're going in, they're flying in right away, and they're not hydrated, they're not nourished. They did the ayahuasca diete, which I believe is miscalculated. I don't believe it's the correct way to prep your system for the event. I believe it takes a lot longer than just 6 to 8 weeks. I believe you should be doing either an extreme prep, like a 2-week fast with maybe a meal here and there, like I have done, or to where you are cleaning everything up for 6 months before you step into ayahuasca. I really believe that's where a human wants to be if they're looking forward to making the ayahuasca experience stick and integrate in their life. So my theory on medicines, I believe they're one of the very basic fundamentals that we all need to partake of and utilize. To each is in his own time, and whatever medicine calls to you, go with that one. Don't let anyone influence you to do something that you don't want to do. So these medicines require nutrients from your system. So if you're going to use psilocybin or LSD or ketamine or ayahuasca or DMT or any psychedelic that's going to create new brain pathways and synapses, that takes minerals and hydration and B vitamins and micronutrients that we need in surplus if we're going to be able to come out of these experiences on top. So I've had the honor of speaking with many people who have sat in ayahuasca, including one of my friends who had a lot of experiences, and he was actually still suicidal. Well over, 50, 60 ayahuasca experiences, and he was about to call it quits. And it was because of malnutrition. So he grew up like I did, eating ramen noodles and Pop-Tarts, and he switched over to alcohol. I didn't get that light. I've actually only been drinking for 2 months, and that was interesting. Like he, when we pulled him out of his shit, I was able to be a live-in coach, and it was getting the greens and getting his gut tested and finding out what foods are good for him and getting him off a lot of alcohol and like helping him guide him down a process through supplementation and hydration to pull himself out of those downward spirals. Because like I reached those spirals not too long ago and I was rather healthy comparatively. Granted, testing my pH for the saliva and urine told me that I was not. So that's the whole thing that sparked this fast. It was to detox. It's very interesting. So Tara, she basically laid out a plan for me to heal myself, and I'm kind of just following that. It's pretty cool. It's a very in tune woman. She's always been in tune. Like, it's insane. I should have just followed a lot of her advice from the start instead of try to forge my own way and make her proud. So she laid out that path, and that's what I'm doing. I'm just following it, and it feels amazing. I'm becoming more balanced, but at the same time, if I want to turn up the hype, I can turn up the hype. But at the same time, like, I don't feel the need to, unless I really want to get excited about something, and right now this deserves more of a reverence. So she's like, do ayahuasca, get your gut fixed, go to the human garage, get healed, and then we'll see. So whether I end up with her or not, I needed to listen to my guide, and she was definitely one of the guides that I needed to listen to. Technically, everyone is my guide. I need to find a way to listen to what they're trying to tell me, not perceive something that they're trying to say, but understand it's like, okay, clarify, what did you mean there? What did you mean there? Because everyone who's ever told me anything, if I would have really taken it in, adjusted, and moved forward with that information, life would have been a lot more easygoing. And I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm very grateful for the crazy experience that I've had. So I'm going to pause this and get my fish off the grill, and I will resume.